Some people create hobby frog habitats in their garden. Not me. I've got a 10-litre plastic bucket that usually sits underneath a leaky tap supplied by my rainwater tank. Its purpose is to collect water and prevent wastage, but a pair of frogs saw fit to lay spawn here, and on the 5th of February I discovered tadpoles. On the 6th of February I shot this footage to try and identify the tadpoles and these bloodworms that are attracted to this bread. Don't use bread to feed tadpoles, by the way. Off-the-shelf supermarket fish food flakes are great, and that's the best staple for tadpoles. This clip from 15 days after discovery of the tadpoles shows healthy tadpoles' reaction to fish food flakes. It's a bit of a frenzy, and it's what I find most endearing about tadpoles. It's cute. They look like little balls with mouths eating, and that's all they really do for a long time, and they eat a lot. The second most consumed food while raising these was baby spinach. Just dip it in some boiling water and swish it around for 10 to 15 seconds and then cool it off again before feeding it to them directly. This footage is maybe 2 days earlier than the fish food flakes shot. At this stage I'm feeding them a lot. I'm changing water every second day and maybe feeding them 4 times a day. I'm feeding them spinach only in the morning with fish food flakes. The fish food flakes are to initially get them excited, which spinach alone wouldn't do. I found and photographed the first individual with hind legs on the 22nd of February, and from there towards late February they all developed their front legs. I set up this new habitat very close to the original bucket on the 29th of February, perhaps a little too late. Some individuals had already crawled out of their bucket. This was to create a bank and make it easier for the morphed frogs to hop out. Some of this is running at 10 by speed. It's not always something that's easy to watch. They might even sit around on the side for a while, even a whole day. From a distance, I did catch a few of them leaving home. It's the morning of the 4th of March and there's the pond there. I think there's only one tadpole left in it, and I might just put him in a little bucket and watch him closely now rather than maintain all that. Yeah, one did climb out today, if I didn't mention. But I found this guy who's been living here for a few days now. I go on a morning frog hunt lately, and yeah, I've seen this one in this plant before. Okay, it's the 5th of March. It's a 1 month anniversary from finding the tadpoles, so we'll see what we can find outside. This one's been here for days. And I found him for 3 days straight. Another one there on that leaf. And because we've had rain spitting, there's quite a few up here on these frangipanis. I just look for a shadow in the leaf, and there's one there. So if I were to pull that down, it's too high, there'd be a frog on there. You can't see that one, but one right on that top leaf. This is pretty high. It's a pretty high fence, and there's an embankment there, so I've taken photos with a kind of a made up selfie stick. That one. Another one there. That's 3, even though one of them you haven't seen. Over here, this is close to where the setup was. There's a fallen rosella tree there, but never mind. There's another one of those shadows right there. I'll pull that leaf down. Peekaboo. Let you back up. Whoops. He's still there. I flicked him a bit. Isn't it funny how they're wild and I still feel responsible for them? Frog fatherhood.